So we have this question now. So we have a body whose mass is 0.5 kg and it is starting from rest, that means U is equal to 0 obviously, and is subjected to the force of 2 Newton, F is equal to 2 Newton, for time is 1 second, and calculate the change in momentum of the body. So we know that the change in momentum of the body is mb minus mu. So mass is over here. So we are going to find final velocity and initial velocity. And initial velocity is 0, but final velocity we don't know. So first of all, we have to find the value of v. V को value यहाँबाट निकालौं. त्यसको लागि we have the information. Mass is equal to 0.5 kg. Initially at rest means 0 meter per second. Rest बाट सुरु भएको छ, यो 0 लेखौं. And force is given, F is equal to 2 Newton. Time is given, time is equal to 1 second. Time is second. So from this, first of all, we can find out F is equal to ma. Force दिएको छ, त्यहाँ force is equal to mass into acceleration बाट a निकालौं पहिला. So force is 2 Newton, mass is 0.5 a. So from here we can find out 2 divided by 0.5. So it will be 4 meter per second square. If you solve it, then it will be 4 meter per second square. And also v is equal to u plus at. यहाँबाट हामी v निकाल्न सक्छौं. हामीलाई फाइनल भेलोसिटी चाहिन्छ. इनिशियल भेलोसिटी त 0 छँदै छ. So final velocity will be, now it will be u means it is 0 plus a means it is 4. Acceleration is 4 and time is 1. So it will be 4 meter per second. Time is 1, but acceleration is also 4. So in this way, we can find out the value. And velocity is also 4. And now change in, therefore change in momentum. Change in momentum is equal to mb minus mu. Change भनेको differences हो, difference छँदैछ. Final momentum बाट initial momentum minus गर्ने. Momentum भनेको mass into velocity हो. Final velocity v हुन्छ, initial velocity u हुन्छ. यसमा भ्यालु राखौं. Mass भनेको 0.5 into capital V भनेको 4, mass भनेको 0.5 into initial velocity 0. So it will be 2. 20 बाट 2 आयो. 2 अब यो mass भनेको kg meter per second. So this is the answer. Mass को unit हुन्छ kg, velocity को unit हुन्छ meter per second. So it is kg meter per second. So this will be the answer for change in momentum. So this is change in momentum. Final momentum minus initial momentum गर्नु पर्यो. त्यसको लागि u initially rest छ, त्यही u 0 भयो. Final value velocity चाहिँ हामी यहाँबाट निकाल्छौं. यहाँबाट पहिला a निकाल्ने, a लहर यहाँ राखेपछि अरु भ्यालु आउँछ. So in this way we can solve it. Dear students, we can see the another question. A bullet of mass 10 gram is fired from the rifle of mass 1000 gram with a velocity of 50 km per hour. Find the velocity of recoil of the rifle. Rifle को velocity निकाल्नु पर्यो. हामीसँग बुलेट पनि छ, राइफल पनि छ. राइफल भित्र बुलेट युज गर्नु पर्यो. त्यसको लागि चाहिँ मोमेन्टम को कुराहरु गर्नु पर्यो. राइफलमा राख्नु भन्दा अगाडिको मोमेन्टम र बिफोर मोमेन्टम र आफ्टर मोमेन्टम. मोमेन्टम अफ द राइफल after firing this one should be equal. They are equal. That's why for bullet, र बुलेट को लागि हामीसँग मास छ. मास इज इक्वल टु m1 भने पनि हुन्छ. m1 इज इक्वल टु 10 ग्राम. यो बुलेट को मास हो र ग्राम कहिले पनि राखिदैन मासलाई. इट शुड बी एक्सप्रेस्ड इन kg. सो इट विल बी, अब यतिकै राख्दा पनि हुन्छ, पछि क्यान्सल गर्न सजिलो हुन्छ. 10/1000 kg. and this bullet of mass with velocity of this one 50 km per hour fired from rifle with a velocity of 50. यो velocity bullet को velocity हो. so v1 भनौं यसलाई. v1 is equal to 50 km per hour. यसलाई पनि हामीले मिटर पर सेकेन्डमा लानुपर्छ. so 50 into किलोमिटरलाई मिटर बनाउन के गर्ने मल्टिप्लाई बाई 1000 एन्ड आवरलाई सेकेन्ड बनाउन 2 times of 60 राख्ने meter per second. 1 hour means 60 minutes and 1 minute means 60 seconds. So we should multiply 2 times of 60. And for rifle, for rifle, its mass is denoted by m2 and mass is given 1000 gram. It is given as 1000 gram, as you know that it is 1 kg expressed in kg. Mass always kg मा हुन्छ, gram लाई kg बनाउने. So 1000 gram means 1 kg and its velocity is not here. So let v2 be the velocity of rifle. Rifle को velocity लाई हामी v2 भनेर मान्छौं. यहाँ m1 v1 भए जस्तै यहाँ m2 v2 सेम हुन्छ. Now both momentum of the bullet is equal to momentum of the rifle. Now we can write down momentum of the bullet is equal to momentum of rifle. बुलेट को मोमेन्टम हामी कसरी निकाल्छौं m1 v1 गरेर निकाल्छौं. मोमेन्टम भनेको मास इन्टु भेलोसिटी हो. सो मास इन्टु भेलोसिटी मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने बुलेट को लागि र राइफल को लागि अगेन m2 इन्टु v2 मास इन्टु भेलोसिटी फर राइफल. सो राइट डाउन द भ्यालु. m1 भनेको 10 डिवाइडेड बाइ 1000 इन्टु v1 भनेको हामीसँग छ 50 इन्टु 1000 डिवाइडेड बाइ 60 इन्टु 60. Mass छ हामीसँग 1 kg and v2 means it is v2. We are going to find v2. So from calculation we can find out the value of v2. So the value of v2 is, we can cancel this term. So 1000 cancel and here these 2 zeros and 2 zeros cancel. So 5 upon 36. 5 upon 36 meter per second is the answer. So velocity of the rifle, which is denoted by v2, is 5 upon 36 meter per second will be the velocity of the rifle. So this is the solution. So in this problem, we can show the momentum of the bullet before momentum of rifle before firing is equal to momentum of the bullet after firing. Both are equal and momentum formula is mass into velocity. So arrange like this and after substituting we get this term, which is the velocity of rifle. So let's see the problem. A ball of mass 0.1 kg moving with velocity of 6 meter per second collides directly with a ball of mass 0.2 kg at rest. So calculate their common velocity if both balls move together in the same direction. कुनै एउटा बल को मास जुन यो छ यो भेलोसिटी मा मुभ भइरहेको छ र अर्को बल को मास पनि त्यति छ जुन यिनीहरु एक आपसमा ठोकियो, कोलाइड्स भयो. एउटा बल यसरी गइरहेछ, एउटा बल यसरी जाँदा ठोकियो. एट रेस्ट यो मास भएको चाहिँ रेस्टमा ठोकियो. क्याल्कुलेट देयर कमन भेलोसिटी इफ बोथ बल्स मुभ टुगेदर इन द सेम डाइरेक्सन. सेकेन्ड बल चाहिँ रेस्टमा छ, मास यति छ, त्यही बेला ठोकियो. यो चाहिँ मुभ भइरहेको छ. एउटा मुभ भएको बल र अर्को रेस्टमा भएको बल एक आपसमा ठोकियो र ठोकिएपछिको मोमेन्टम तिनीहरुको मोमेन्टममा युज हुने मास इन्टु भेलोसिटी जुन छ त्यो भेलोसिटी कमन हुन्छ. दुवै बलको लागि चाहिँ त्यो कमन हुन्छ. सो नाउ लेट्स राइट कमन भेलोसिटी विल बी v. लेट क्यापिटल V be the common velocity. Common velocity हुन्छ after colliding this one. Common velocity after colliding these both balls, है त. common velocity after यहाँ लेखे पनि हुन्छ after colliding two balls. Colliding two balls. So for first ball mass is m1 is 0.1 kg and velocity is u1. Suppose it is 6 meter per second. यहाँ फर्स्ट बलको भेलोसिटी छ हामीसँग, फर्स्ट बलको मास पनि छ, m1 र u1 लियौं हामीले, सपोज गर्यौं. सिमिलरली फर सेकेन्ड बल m2 is equal to mass is 0.2 kg and velocity is 0 because it is in rest. रेस्ट मा भएको भएर यसको भेलोसिटी 0 छ. So by principle of conservation of linear momentum, conservation of momentum बाट हामी के भन्न सक्छौं भने m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 plus m2 times v भन्न सक्छौं. यो बिफोर कोलिजन, change in momentum, this is total momentum before collision is equal to total momentum after collision. कोलिजन हुनुभन्दा अगाडिको मोमेन्टम मास इन्टु भेलोसिटी र कोलिजन भइसकेपछिको मोमेन्टम मास इन्टु भेलोसिटी, that is same, that should be same, which shows by the principle of conservation of momentum. Conservation of momentum ले यही भन्छ. So this is the common velocity, there is no difference velocity for this, so we can suppose it as like this, v be the common velocity. So write down the value. m1 means it is 0.1 into u1 means it is 6 and m2 means it is 0.2 times 0 and m1 means 0.1 plus m2 means 0.2 times common velocity v. So v can be calculated by this expression and it is 2 meter per second. So this is the required solution. So sum of these two terms is 0.3 and 0.3 if divided by this term, then we get 2 meter per second. So in this way we can use principle of conservation of linear momentum, and the formula is momentum, total momentum before collision is equal to total momentum after collision. So formula is m into u, mass into velocity, mass into velocity. We have two balls, so this is for one ball and this is for another ball, and this is the combined mass. Mass will be different but velocity will be same here. So these are the momentum of two balls after collision. So in this way we can write down the information from the question, then after using this formula we get the value of b. Now we have this question: a shot of 2 kg is discharged by a gun of mass 400 kg with a velocity of 800 meter per second. Find the constant force which would be required to stop the recoil of the gun in 2 meters. हाम्रो recoil of gun भनेको बुलेटलाई 2 meters सम्म जाँदाखेरि स्टप गर्ने फोर्स, कति फोर्स लाउनु पर्ला भनेर सोधेको छ. यदि 2 meters सम्म हामीलाई चाहिँ पुर्याउनु छ भने त्यहाँसम्म स्टप गर्नको लागि हामीले युज गर्ने, त्यहाँ लगाउनु पर्ने फोर्स कति हो त्यो निकाल्नु पर्यो. सो फोर्स लाउनको लागि इट विल बी वी नीड मास एन्ड एक्सेलरेसन. मास र एक्सेलरेसन चाहिन्छ. बुलेटको हामीसँग बुलेटको मास पनि छ, शटको मास छ. अब एक्सेलरेसन हामीले अब यहाँबाट निकाल्छौं. सो लेट्स सल्भ दिस क्वेशन. नाउ फर शट भनेको बुलेटको मास हामीसँग छ m1 is equal to 2 kg and its velocity is this one. यो बुलेट 800 meter per second मुभ गरिरहेछ. यो बुलेटको मुभ हो, भेलोसिटी हो. सो इट इज v1. नाउ इट इज 800 meter per second. And for gun we have also gun, बुलेट गनमा छ. सो गनको मास पनि हामीसँग छ m2 is equal to 400 kg and its velocity is unknown. So v2 is equal to what? अब हामीले यहाँ v2 निकाल्नु पर्यो. So momentum of, we know that we have momentum of shot, momentum of a shot is equal to momentum of a gun. So this is the rule by principle of conservation of linear momentum. So before striking or before using this gun, momentum of gun before using and momentum of shot after using gun is always equal. So momentum means it is m1 v1 is equal to m2 v2. So for gun we have m2 and v2. For shot we have m1 and v1. So write down the value. 2 into v1 means 800. So this is the value. And m2 means it is 400 into v2 means it is v2 unknown. So we are going to find out for this 400 to 800 2 to 4. So 4 meter per second is the answer. v2 value of velocity for gun. Gun को velocity हाम्रो 4 meter per second छ यो अनुसार र यो स्टेप को लागि here this velocity will be initial velocity after collision. Initial velocity हुन्छ यो अर्को स्टेप को लागि र हामीले फाइनल velocity चाहिँ हामीले 0 meter per second लेख्नु पर्छ किनभने हामीले 2 meter मा लाई स्टप गर्नु छ. स्टप भनेको यो रेस्ट मा आउने हो र रेस्ट मा आउनको लागि अथवा रोकिएपछि यसको velocity कति हुन्छ 0 meter per second हुन्छ र यसले 2 meter डिस्टेन्स कभर गर्छ. 2 meter को डिस्टेन्स कभर गर्छ भने यति बेला हामीले चाहिँ a निकाल्न सक्छौं. a is equal to what? By using this formula v square is equal to u square minus 2as. यो velocity घट्ने भएको हुनाले this is retarding force ले काम गर्छ. That's why write down minus. सुरुको इनिशियल velocity 4 थियो, फाइनल 0 भयो. स्टप भएको कारणले फाइनल velocity will be 0 and यो v2 भनेको अब अर्को स्टेपको लागि हाम्रो इनिशियल velocity हुन्छ र velocity घट्ने बित्तिकै हाम्रो त्यहाँ फोर्स चाहिँ रिटार्डिङ फोर्स लाउनु पर्यो, अपोजिङ फोर्स युज गर्नु पर्यो अथवा उल्टो फोर्स लाउनु पर्यो. त्यसलाई रोक्नको लागि हाम्रो डिक्रिजिङ फोर्स लाउनु पर्यो, त्यही भएर माइनस लेख्ने. So v square means it is 0, u square means it is 4 square, it is u but it is 4 and 2 times a unknown, s is also 2. So the value of a is 16 minus 16 by 4 means it is also 4 meter per second square. 4a it is plus 4a is equal to 16 by 4 means it is 4. Now we can use and F is equal to m times a and we have the mass recoil of the gun in 2 meters. So F is equal to m times a. We can use this formula. So it is the recoil of the gun. Gun को हामीले mass use गर्नु पर्छ. Gun दिएको हुनाले हाम्रो gun को mass जुन छ 400 kg. We should apply this one 400 into and the value of acceleration is 4. So write down 4 and it will be 1600 Newton. So this is the retarding force used by gun to stop its distance in 2 meters. 2 meter मा यसको डिस्टेन्स लाई स्टप गर्नको लागि 1600 न्यूटन को फोर्स अप्लाई गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने मिनिङ हो यसको. So in this way two momentum after collision and before collision they are equal and we can find out the velocity. This one 4 meter per second and finally we want to stop the gun which covers 2 meter distance. So for final velocity it will be 0 and initial velocity it is 4 meter per second. So we can use this force for retarding force and it will be 4 meter per second square. So this force is the retarding force which can help to stop the gun.